So my piece is called The Strongest, and it's got some parallels naturally, as every month we have these massive headers, but somehow we all tend to write similar things, which is deep. So mine is called The Strongest. Stolen, abused, raped, beat. No one, they said we are. Broken apart families. Enslaved, burnt into memories. DNA holds all kinds of keys, as we did all we could to survive. They never guessed that we'd thrive. Knew we're strong, know our intelligence. They were belligerent when we were not. Tortured as animals. Propaganda, cannibals. While our babies were fed to gators. Our men butt braked on all fours. Us women raped as breeders. They sucked us dry, them feeders. As day turned to night, we whispered our pride, danced to a vibe created from air, sang out songs from the depths of despair, wove stories and maps into hair. Cornrow and cane rows carried seeds from back home. To this day we know things from time ago. To this day we create from an empty hole, full of soul, when connected to the greatest of all. Everything is magic, divine and whole. For we are the survivors, the strongest. You done know. That's The Strongest.
Yeah, you done know. I like how you got it landed with the culture, right? We're talking about culture, so yeah. And I see what you mean about the parallels from with your piece and Adriana's. You're talking about the roots, the struggle, the how we got to where we are now, and it's a lovely piece. I like it. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Powerful. The Strongest is absolutely right. Wow. And the parallels. At this point, we don't need to even address them. We should just be like, pay attention, keep it. But specifically, man, the detail, because I think a lot of people, I think that goes over a lot of people's heads, especially younger people. The fact that we were used as instruments, the fact that we were disregarded, we were literally referred to as cattle. You know what I mean? Like babies were called foals. And that sort of heaviness is necessary, you know, despite it being hard to hear, you know, because it puts things in perspective, and it also puts a lot of things that are going on now. That's a completely different story, but I mean, things that are going on now all over the world into perspective, and why it's so important to flip the script, to heal, to do the mental health work, to do the epigenetic work, to continue to embrace the younger generation and their perspective so we can integrate all of those things. So you did a brilliant job, and I absolutely loved it.
Thanking you very much.
Sure.
Yeah, that was really good. I loved it. Yeah, I liked what you said about, like, as you said, how it's ancestral, how, like, it got me thinking that, like, yeah, everything that we've been through as a culture is still in us, and how, as you said, like Black people in the diaspora, like, even though we have different experiences, like, now we had that shared collective experience, and as you said, there's the strength in that, because I think you have said that it was it Irish people, or there was a different culture that was enslaved first, and then they moved on to Black people because we had that strength. And even as we talked about that, like the fact that we're still here as a culture, that we didn't, despite everything, because it didn't just obviously end with the slave trade, there was also like drugs being put into our communities and all those other things to break us up. Even to this day, there's the micro things in the media to make us divisive and to have these systems in place that could to destroy us as a culture. but we're still strong, and we still, as you said, have that, what's it, ancestral knowledge that has been carried through, like the fact that, and it's just, yeah, it's just in our day-to-day things like singing and being yourself, and really like being driven, and like those small things that are in our lives now that started from so long ago, that we've carried forward despite everything trying to kind of stop us being able to do that. So yeah, it was a really nice, beautiful piece, Bob. And yeah, as you said, the strongest.
Yeah, we were raised with that, man. Mom was, because there's so many of us at the bottom of that ocean. There's so many bloodlines destroyed, you know? So for us to be, it definitely was something that gave me confidence and power growing up, was knowing that we are here. Our bloodline continued, you know? It is the truth. We are the strongest. It's not just me saying it for the sake of it. It's the absolute truth.